I am not an expert in this area. So when you're not an expert, you get an expert. You get somebody who is, that's what they do. And I've been praying about this for a really long time. And because even in this training, I was like, God, we just need somebody who could really speak to this and give us that knowledge and be able to really help us in this area of ministry. And so it was during prayer and fasting, Pastor John came up to me and he introduced to me to Caroline. Caroline, why don't you come on up here? And then her and she came one Sunday in the West and observed our kids. Thank God she was there that day. That was ordained. And then after that, then we had lunch together and we talked. And she is the right person. This is what she does. I'm sure she'll share a little bit about her and what she does and all of that. So if you would welcome Miss Caroline.
Hello. Hi. Oh, you are a very serious audience. I'm like shaking. You are very serious and okay. What do we have? I'm Caroline, as Pastor Marianne has already said, introduced me. I work at Surabaya Intercultural School as a behavior therapist. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm a board-certified behavior analyst. So what I do, basically, I read your behaviors. I analyze behavior everywhere I go. That's what I do. So whenever I just introduce myself, like as a psychology major or anything, there's always one question. So what am I thinking? Can you tell me? Can you read my mind? And I'm like, what? I cannot read your mind, but I can tell you a bit about your behavior. I just need to sit with you and then I just need to see what you do and why you're doing that. So part of what we are going to learn today is, why do people do what they do? That's one question. This is like the foundation and just like the major thing we're going to talk about today. Why? Well, if I'm here to teach you anything, I'm here to teach you to ask the question, why? That's all. Can I have 2 volunteers, please? Just 2 people. Anyone? Yes? Yes. Oh, there's 2. Okay, 3. It's fine. You can go. Can you punch him? Not to. What would be your first? What would you ask him? If he just like suddenly punched you, what's your first question?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Why did you do that? That's the question he's asking. Push him. So what's the first question you're going to ask her?
Why'd you do that?
Why did you do that? That's a question. Why did you do that? That's simple. I'm done. That's the question. I'm just joking. Thank you so much. That was just an illustration. So the first thing, or the only thing you're going to, I hope you will learn from this, is to ask the question, why? So behavior, that's all about behavior. What you need to understand is why. If somebody is doing something, why is he doing this? If a kid is having like a challenging behavior, why is he having this? So asking the question why helps you, or it teaches you empathy. It teaches you to understand, to put yourself in somebody's shoes. If you are able to pause and ask yourself this question, why is he doing this? that will help you understand, that will help you react. So that's all you're going to learn. Why? Next slide, please. Next slide. That's a lot. So helping kids in general is a very, it's one ministry, one special ministry, because as kids grow up, they're still navigating the world. They don't know what to expect, what to do. They don't know how to react to big emotions. They don't know how to react to certain things because they are new to this place. They are new to everything. The best we can do is to just pause and then teach them, model, as Pastor Marian has already said. Model. If it's something you cannot model at the moment, you ask yourself, why? Why is he doing what he's doing? After this, I hope you'll be able to, this session or this lesson will help you to prevent challenging behavior in a classroom. I hope you'll be able to do that by the end of my presentation. And then that's number one, because one thing you need to do when we come to behaviors, especially with kids with special abilities or special needs, you want to prevent a behavior before it even starts. You don't want to wait for it to start so that you can just like, oh, I'll handle it. No, you want to prevent it before it starts. Before it starts, you need to like, okay, how do I prevent this from happening? That's number one. I hope at the end of this presentation, you'll be able to respond calmly when a behavior happens. Number three, I hope you'll be able to build trust and connections with those kids who need your support in classroom. And number four, I hope you will be able to support every child's unique way of learning and worshiping. Those are four things. And all of them wrapped together, they're going back to my question, why? You'll be able to do all of this if you are able to ask yourself this question, why? Understanding autism in simple terms. I know the word or this thing in general, autism, in Indonesia and many other countries, it's kind of like still a taboo, or people are not free to talk about this. But reality is, there are people living with autism. That's reality. It's not a taboo anymore because they are living with us and they are living with autism. Right? As much as we don't want to talk about it or people are feeling a bit about it, reality is that there are people living with it. So it was really hard compiling the slides because I had to like put everything in simple terms and then try to put things like and not use like big confusing words. That was like really hard for me because I never like get a chance to talk. So I feel honored like actually being here. So what is autism? Autism is a developmental condition that affects, number one, it affects somebody's communication. So some people with autism can communicate, they can talk, they are verbal, we call them they are verbal. Others cannot talk. Some we say they are not non-verbal or they are pre-verbal. They make sounds, but they cannot see it. They cannot say clear words yet, so they are pre-verbal. So a person with autism can either talk or cannot talk. Some can communicate with pointing. Some can communicate on their devices. We call them ACC. So they will just press whatever they need, and then it will say something. It make a sounds when you press this. You press an apple, it will say like an apple. We call it an ACC. So others need the use of an ACC to communicate. So autism affects a person's ability to communicate. That's number one. Number two, their social interaction. Because they cannot talk, they cannot communicate, that kind of barricades them. That kind of like put them in a box because people will ask questions and I cannot answer. That's a lot on my brain. That's a lot on me as a person, because when you ask me a question and when you expect an answer and I cannot answer you, it's better if I just keep away, because maybe people do not understand how you communicate yet. So it affects their social interaction in that way. Because they cannot communicate, now the society just like close them out. So I've learned after like moving to Indonesia that not being able to understand is actually very painful. When I first came to Indonesia and everybody spoke Bahasa, I was like, oh my God, now I understand. I totally understand, because you are in store, you're trying to get something, but you cannot understand what's written. Is this like honey or what is it? It's all written in Bahasa, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, I don't understand. And then when I got to my apartment, I was like, Lord, I took it for granted, but these kids are really struggling. Not being able to understand is frustrating. Not being able to talk or to communicate your needs is actually very painful. Because one time you need like, I'm in Gojek, and then the driver is turning left. I'm trying to say, turn right. It's actually right. But then he doesn't understand. I'm like, right. He doesn't understand. And then he ended up turning left. Now it went he had to go all. And I was like, oh dear Lord. This is actually difficult. This is actually hard. So I understand when a kid throws a tantrum, I understand how they feel, because Miss Caroline, I'm trying to ask for a ruler, but you're giving me a pencil over and over. And then they just scream like, dear child, I understand. It's okay. I understand. It's frustrating. I learned with coming to Indonesia that communication is really, really vital, and if you cannot communicate your needs, that's frustrating. So I'm grateful because that's like another one. Number 3, autism also affects your sensory. People with autism also have sensitivity to sensory input. So sensory input could be sound, could be light, could be how things feel, textures, and all that. So some kids prefer when it's very quiet. But for some kids, too much quietness triggers their anxiety. So when they're in class and all of a sudden, a worship song goes like bam, 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 they'll start hitting their ears or blocking the ears with their index fingers or pinky, or they might just start running. He can just elope, runs out of class, and then you have no idea. It goes back to the question, why is he running? Before like following him and catching him, you need to sit down. You need to ask yourself, why is he running? What just happened? So if you take a moment to like pause and ask yourself, oh, it was quiet, and then the band just started playing music. Maybe he's startled, or he is sensitive to sound. Oh, maybe next time let's give him noise cancelling AirPods or something. so that when music comes off, he won't like run away. So autism, some people with autism, not all, because autism is a spectrum, meaning one person may react to this differently to this other person. So this one might like a hot weather, and this one might actually really, really hate hot weather. So that's how it is with autism. And then, so with sensory sensitivity, these are things that are automatic for them. So automatic, meaning they cannot help it. If he is sensitive to loud music, it hurts him, there's nothing he can do about it. Even if he tries to tolerate it, his body, his sense cannot take it. For example, what do you do when you feel a need to sneeze? What do you do? If you feel like you want to sneeze right now, what do you do? Do you drink water? Oh, thank you. You sneeze. There's nothing you can do about it. You just sneeze. So it's the same with them. If at some point he feels like jumping, he cannot help it. So it's either he jumps or he's going to do something that's like disturbs everyone until he jumps. It's sensory. If he needs like a tight hug, if he doesn't get a tight hug, he's going to go around hitting people like that because he needs a tight hug right now. He cannot help it. So when you want to sneeze, you get the urge to sneeze, you sneeze. It's the same with sensory input for people with autism. If right now he needs tactile input, tactile means like he wants to like fidget or he wants like a sticky note. If he doesn't get something sticky, he's going to go around touching everybody's labels or whatever, the tags, because his body needs it, but he doesn't get it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's automatic. So somebody please just give me that thing right now. But because he doesn't have access to it, that's the closest thing I can get right now. I'm going to go around and then, and then now you think, oh, he's just being naughty. This kid is very naughty. Go back and ask yourself, why is he doing this? He likes the texture. Sometimes they like that teamwork. Maybe the texture, maybe that the rough texture, like when something's written on your shirt like that. They might like the texture of the paint. That's sensory. There's nothing they can do. If I'm not going to get this, I'm going to try to get something that's as close as to what my body needs at this time. It's sensory. Sensory is automatic. There's nothing they can do about it. When you want to sneeze, you don't go to the bathroom. You sneeze. And if you are thirsty, I have a good one. When you are thirsty, what do you drink? We drink, right? And what happens if you drink Coke? Yes. You get thirsty again. Thank you for drinking water. You get thirsty again until you drink water. That's actually the very simplest way of explaining it. Yeah, because if you don't get what your body actually needs, you're just going to keep trying. Your system will just keep like telling you, giving you this thing like you need water. You drink Coke. You need water. You drink iced tea. Your body's still going to say you need water. It's the same with sensory input for kids with autism or for people with autism. You need a Play-Doh. And then somebody gives you a phone. Oh, where is a Play-Doh? You need a Play-Doh right now. Then somebody gives you whatever. You need a Play-Doh. So they reach for something that's as close as a Play-Doh. Hello, are we still there? Is the sound clear? Oh, I saw somebody wave. Oh, hi, you were saying hi. I saw it like you said you did that. Okay, number 4. So people with autism or other like related disorders may thrive with routine and predictability. So routine and predictability makes them feel calm. So it's like when they know, okay, I'm going to go to church, and then in church we'll do story time, we'll do music, and then we'll read the Bible. Next week is expecting because routine makes them feel safe, makes them feel calm. Oh, nothing happens out of the blue. Oh, church is actually fun because he can predict what happens in church. They thrive with routine. So if one day he comes and then the teacher decides, oh, today we'll do Bible fest, and then we will do story time, and then music at the end. And then now the kid doesn't feel safe anymore. That triggers the anxiety. They're going to scream. They might start maybe pulling hair. They might start pushing everyone or start screaming. Why? Because you messed up the routine today. Or the kid might just keep going to the teacher over and over because they cannot communicate. That's their way of communicating. Go to the teacher over and over. And then you're like, what's the question? Why is he doing this? That's the question you ask yourself. Why does he keep coming to me over and over? If you ask yourself that, and then maybe that time, because you're in the moment, you won't be able to remember. But ding ding, routine changed. That's a thing for children with autism. You change the routine. Sometimes you are not even aware. But let me tell you this. They are very much aware. They are, oh my goodness, they are aware. One time I was working with my client, and then I wasn't aware that whenever we walk in the hallway at school, I always check other kids, this other client of mine, because I have a couple, this other client of mine's cubby to check if everything is there. So one day I'm walking with him and I didn't check. So he stopped. And I'm like, let's go to class. And then he just stopped. I'm like, oh, why is this stopping? Why is he not moving? Hey, buddy, time. I show him, oh, time. We need to go. He just stopped. I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do here? I wasn't even aware that I do this every day. I'm like, oh, yeah, by the way, let me just check. His water bottle is there. And then he just started moving. I'm like, oh, do I do this every day? And then tomorrow I then trace my steps and everything. I'm like, oh, goodness me, I do this every day. No wonder he didn't want to move yesterday. It's because he was expecting me to check because I do this every day. Now it's part of our whole way routine. When we walk, I need to check. So if I'm not checking, what do? Before we even go to the hallway, I tell him, oh, by the way, today I'm not going to check the cubby when we pass there. We just got to walk. I'm not going to check. Just telling him, and then we walk. And then he's just walking. I'm like, oh, I didn't check, and then you're just walking? Because I told you that it's going to change. So if routine is about to change, if the the schedule is going to change, prevent the behavior by notifying the kid. Oh, today the church, the service, the program is going to change. Today, instead of story, music, and Bible, we're going to have Bible, story, and then music at the end. That way, because they have like, some may have like a processing issue. If you tell him beforehand, he has the time to process what you just told him. And then when that thing happens, his brain is already prepared for the change. But if you're going to tell him now, oh yeah, by the way, no, we're not doing music, we're just going to do Bible. Why is he doing that? Because you messed up the routine. You messed up with it. Strategies for, okay. I think I missed something on this one. It's not here. So one of the things that the core principle of behavior therapy or behavior analysis is we have 4 things that we always check when dealing with behavior. These 4 things, we call them functions of behavior. Functions of behavior. So the 4 functions of behaviors are, number 1, these are basically like an answer to our why question. Why is he doing this? Number 1, he's trying to escape an activity. So when a behavior is happening or occurring, you need to ask yourself this. Why is this? Is he trying to escape the activity that I just gave him? Young boy, are you trying to escape? Or if you're trying to escape, I'm not going to entertain it. You still need to do activity. Number 2, is it automatic? Like we said. Is it automatic? He just cannot. Okay. Right now, he's just rolling on the floor, rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. Why is he rolling? Maybe he's looking for the input. He needs a hack. He needs like a tight hack. Is he looking for, maybe he just wants to spin. This one is automatic. There's nothing you can do about it. And then wait a minute. Oh, number 3. Oh, what was number 1 again? Escape. Number 2? Automatic. Okay, thank you. Number 3, access. He's doing this because he wants an iPad. He's doing this because he wants his favorite toy. He's doing this, that's access. He may be doing it because he wants his favorite toy, his desired snack, or one of those things. That's access. He just needs an access to something that he likes. That's our number 4. So out of these 4 functions, out of 4, 3 of them you need to deal with. You need to find a way of dealing with them. And then this one, you need to help because there's nothing they can do about them. Sensory, there's nothing they can do about it. It's automatic. There's nothing they can do. You need to help. Find a better way to help them with this one. But these 3, you need intervention. This kid needs intervention. How do I deal with this? These ones, you just need to deal with them. This one, you need to help, right? So those are 4 functions of behavior. Well, with this one, if you can deal with this, like if you can implement with kids, a secret is you can actually use them with adults. you can actually do this with adults, because this is actually not only for special needs or only for children. This is just for every human. There's a reason behind people's behavior. There's a reason. Some are just like cranky because it's too hot. That's a function of their behavior. They're just hot right now, so everybody's going to feel it. This one is in a bad mood today because their hormones are off balance. That's a function of behavior. So this one doesn't apply on kids only, but it's just general function of human behavior. There's always a reason why behavior is happening, kids or adults. So if you ask yourself this question, why, you'll be able to understand a lot of things. When I say, well, it depends. When I started asking this question to myself, I lost a lot of friends because I was like, you just want attention, man. And then like, why are you calling us off? I'm like, but you just want attention. You're doing this to just get my attention. Just tell me that you want attention. Don't act out, okay? So just ask yourself, why is this person doing this? Okay, now we are going to go to strategies for calm and effective classroom. Okay, these are the things that will help you prevent behaviors or manage behavior if it's already happening. Number one, the first one is to prevent behavior. So this one, I would suggest everybody just do this one. In each and every class, just do this one. Create predictability. How do you create it? You know the program for the young ones every Sunday. It's usually music, Bible, and story. So what do? You create something we call visuals, visual aid. Okay, right now I'm going to print out a picture of a Bible, and then I'm going to print out a picture of maybe a person holding a microphone, and then I'm going to print out a picture of, I don't know, story. And then what do you do with that? You just print them out, laminate them. Because I know a laminator is too expensive, you can just buy a tape, a sellotape. And then you just tape all your pictures and then put them maybe on your board. That's how you create predictability. When each and every kid comes into class, they can see on the board, oh, today we're doing music, and then we're reading the Bible, and then we are going to talk about the story. That's inclusion. But if they cannot predict what's going to happen, they don't know what's going to happen in class, they will just decide, oh, today I'm just going to pace around the classroom. The whole program, the whole session, I'll just be pacing around. And then maybe for 3 times, I'm just going to jump. And then I'm just going to go on and then pace around. And maybe another jump. And then, because they don't know what to expect. They don't know what to expect in this program today. Maybe the teacher is going to tell us to jump, and then I really hate jumping. I ain't going to do that. So whatever she's going to decide, I've already decided. I'm going to pace today. But if they see, oh, music, Bible, and then talk about the story, looks like I don't have time to pace today. That's very sad, but it's fine. Let's do this and go home. You know, you create predictability by using visual aids in class. That way you're helping those who do not understand. Hi, it's story time. They don't understand it. They don't understand communication. They're not even looking at you. But they can see on the board, today I need to sit down for at least like story time. Oh yeah, we have music. I love music. It's okay. I just need to tolerate the Bible for a few minutes and then I'm going to have whatever I want. You know, that's how you create predictability. Number 2, you can give a countdown. We call them transition cues. Okay, class, in 2 seconds, we're going to move to Bible. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's read the Bible. That's how you create predictability. You're not just saying, okay, music over. Let's read the Bible. Oh, that was too sudden. Now I'm too nervous. I'm going to scream, ah! But then you count it. You're giving them like a chance to prepare their brains, their nervous system. Oh, things are about to change right now. Number 3, keep routines or rules consistent every Sunday. Pastor Miriam already mentioned, rules need to be consistent. If we decided one Sunday that all kids need to sit down during Bible time, that's how it's going to be every Sunday. No one is standing up when I'm reading the Bible. Everybody has to sit down when somebody reads the Bible. That doesn't change every week. But if suddenly we are going to like change and say, okay, you can go to the bathroom. Oh yeah, you can go to the bathroom. While the teacher is reading the Bible, forget about going back to that rule. If you cannot keep a rule, don't make the rule. If you cannot be consistent, don't make it. If you're going to make a rule or a routine, be strict about it. Keep it. Children with special needs need that. Trust me, you are not being rude. You are not being mean. You are helping them. If you are consistent with rules, you are helping them and preparing them for school. At school, they will know that rules are meant to be kept and respected. You are helping the parents at home because now the kids know, oh, mommy made a rule. Rules are meant to be kept and not broken. If you make a rule, be consistent. If for some reason you have to break a rule, you made the toilet, you made the bathroom rule. Okay, we read a Bible. No, nobody's gonna stand up. We're going to sit down. If for some reason one kid really need to go to the bathroom during Bible time, you need to make it known that there's the only time we are going to do this. So to prevent it next week, before you read the Bible, okay, who wants to go to the bathroom? I want to go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom before we start reading the Bible. Prevent behavior before they even start. Or who wants to go to the bathroom? This is the time for you to go to the bathroom. Once we sit down for the Bible, nobody's going to stand. Because rules are meant to be kept. You need to be consistent. If you're going to make a rule, make sure that you keep it and stay consistent. For example, now we're going to put all these together and make an example. If church runs longer, show a picture card for wait or quiet activity, So they know what's happening. One with this one, you are putting in your visual aid, and then you are using your visual aid, and you are also keeping your rule. Because when you show them a picture, visual aid, like you're telling them, wait with this picture. And then them waiting is keeping the rule. Oh, I'm not supposed to go to the bathroom right now because it's Bible time. You are keeping the rule. That's an example. Number two, second strategy of managing behavior in classroom, use positive reinforcement. Number one, reward desired behavior. You can do this by social praise, you can smile, or you can just give them access to their favorite activity. So most of the time with access, it doesn't, especially if it's in classroom and you have other things to do, you cannot give them access all the time. So you need to teach them that social praise is actually a good thing. It's actually a nice thing. When somebody says, oh my word, you sat for 3 minutes, great job. You teach them like, oh, it's actually a nice thing being praised. You teach them that I don't do this all the time, so it's special. When I do this, you need to be happy. Come on, Yeah, so that they do not expect something all the time, because you won't have time and access to this thing all the time. So you teach them by, you can exaggerate a bit, and then make it believable and, oh my goodness, you actually did this. Wow, give me a high five. Look at you being a super boy. Oh my goodness. Now you are just drilling it into their brains. Now they going to get used, their brains will get used to that. The hormones are going to be released. The feel-good hormones are going to be released. So next time, they're going to sit down for 3 minutes because it feels good to be praised. Come on. Because if now you're giving them their favorite activity all the times, this one kind of create what you call cognitive rigidity. If they're not getting that, it's going to be a problem. But a social praise, you can pull up a praise anytime, come on. But if you all the time you need to give them a phone or, oh yeah, have your favorite game. Next time maybe it's not possible for you to give them their favorite game. They won't feel good when you just praise them. So it's always good to just teach their brain to feel good when you tell them that, oh, this is so cool, So this is number one. You can just always do it. Okay, now we have a short case study. Sarah screams whenever asked to sit. Her teacher gave her stickers for sitting quietly for 30 seconds. Can you analyze this one and tell me what will happen to Sarah's behavior? Sarah screams whenever the teacher asks her to sit down. Oh, Sarah, sit down. Ah! Her teacher gave her stickers for sitting quietly for 30 seconds. Number one, why? Ask yourself, why is she screaming whenever we tell her to sit down? Why? Okay, I'm going to make my own scenarios. And then I need 2 people to make their own scenario. Okay, Sarah, sit down. Ah! My scenario is, maybe Sarah doesn't like this chair. Maybe Sarah doesn't like this chair. Anybody? That was mine. What do you think? Why is Sarah? Oh, there's no right or wrong answer for this one. We are just making them up. Why is Sarah screaming? Anybody? Just make up your own story. Whenever you teach her, Sarah, tell her, Sarah, sit down. Ah! My own scenario is that, oh, Sarah doesn't like this chair. Yes? Ooh, that is so good. Yeah, maybe the teacher, like, yeah, oh my goodness, that is so good. Any other? Yes? Ooh. Oh my. Ah. Are you guys like psychology majors maybe? By any chance? Oh, please, just go into psychology. Make a great psychologist. Ah, that is so good. Okay, those are like deep ones. And they are like great, like super on point. Can we go for other ones, like 2 more? Simpler ones. Why is she screaming whenever I tell her to like sit down? Why? Ooh, girl. Yeah. Last one. Last one. Oh, she doesn't like to be told. Ooh. Yeah. But she's a kid. Yeah. Oh, you had your hand up. Oh, yeah. Oh, the chair's too cold. Or maybe the chair is. Sorry? Or maybe the chair is located next to the light. The light is too bright. Or maybe it's under the AC. It's too cold, like you said. Those are correct answers. Why? You guys you rock. You thought about something that is like super. You asked yourself, why is she screaming all the time? You just need to ask yourself that. Why? And if you ask yourself this question, I'm 100% sure that you're going to come with an answer. Why? Because you'll be in the situation and then you are looking at her right now. I'm sure you can pick something up. Trust me, 100% you can pick something from that. But if she's screaming, then you're like, ah! And it's like, oh my goodness. Now everyone's just got like in them, like you won't solve the problem. Ah! Oh, Sarah, what is it? Oh yeah, one time my client was like this. One of my clients was like this. So whenever you tell him to like read, hey, read, and then he's like, Miss Caroline, read, Miss Caroline. Or sometimes you don't even tell him to like read, but he knows he has to read. He's just gonna go like, Miss Caroline, read, Miss Caroline. Read loud, Miss Caroline. I'm like, but you're the one who's supposed to say that. I'm the one who's supposed to tell you that. Why are you saying that? You're the one who's supposed to read. Read, Miss Caroline. Read loud, Miss Caroline. Then I'll ask myself a question. Why is he doing that all the time? You know why? Because my client was used to being told all the time. He got too used to instructions to a point that if there was no instruction, he will not do. He simply would not do it. So we call it prompt dependent. He gets too used to being instructed to a point. So now you have to like help him unlearn that and teach him something else. So this was dangerous because if you're working with him and then maybe he stands like on the road and cars are just moving, if you do not tell him to move, he's just gonna stand there until a car like just hits him. This is dangerous. So you always have to like think about like this kind of things. Like, okay, if I'm going to like say this and then get him used to this thing, is it going to be dangerous at some point? Is it going to benefit him at some point? Same with you having to give him an iPad or favorite. If the iPad is not there, what are we going to do? We are just going to have a day of screaming. He's going to be screaming the whole time. So it's always advisable to social praise him. It's nice being praised, guys. I like it. Okay, strategy number 3. Prevent overload. Prevent overload. Overload means sensory overload. It's actually sensory overload. Prevent sensory overload to prevent behaviors, to prevent challenging behaviors. How do you prevent an overload? Number 1, you can offer headphones. You can offer quiet corner. And then number 3, you can give short instructions. Because when you tell a child or a person who cannot communicate, you are telling them instructions in paragraph. Oh yeah, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. Yeah, and when you are done with that, this and this and this, they will hear, they are more likely to hear the last part. So prevent overload. Tell them, okay, stand up. Oh, wait, stand. Okay, we are going to do this and this. And whatever an instruction you're giving has to be very short for him to understand. 2 to 3 words, that's enough. If you're going to speak in paragraphs and capital letters, that's an overload. You're no longer preventing. You are creating a bomb. And it's going to go like boom. That's how. Our case study, Matthew covers his ears during worship and runs to the door. Who has the answer? Oh, yeah. Why? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Give that boy a degree. That's true. He covers his ears because he's probably like sensitive to loud voices, and he runs to the door because he's trying to escape from this loud, noisy environment. What would you do for Matthew next time? Sorry? Oh, throughout the service? He's not going to be part of the service now. Okay, give him headphones. That's good. And you're just like, oh, hi, Matthew. Time for headphones. Yes. Oh, it's time for worship. And then like, ooh, headphones. Matthew, oh, here you go. Yes. Okay. That's great ideas. That's nice. Anyone else? Those are actually correct answers. Anyone else have like a different one? Okay, those are great. Yes? The speakers. Okay, that works. So Matthew covers his ears during worship and runs to the door. Number 1, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this all the time? Worship, it's time for us to worship, and then he just boom, out. Okay. What I would do is have the band team play soft music in the background before worship starts. you are now like preparing his brain that there's going to be music soon. We are about to worship. Because if we were just like talking and all of a sudden, boom, 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 that's startling even for my neurotypical brain. But if you start by playing the music like soft, you play it softly, and then maybe increase the volume a bit. As we are about to like start, maybe whoever is talking or like preaching in front, okay, yeah, soon we are going to go into worship, oh yes, Lord. And then the band could just like increase the volume a little bit. Okay, yes, that will do. There's actually a lot. Okay, we need to move. Okay, team consistency. Oh, we still have a lot. Okay, number 4, redirect, don't punish them. With this one is, for example, if a child is banging things in the service, instead of saying, "Ay, you were making noise," you can just say, "Oh yeah, let's make a gentle sound," instead of shouting. Okay, number 5, communicate clearly. Use short sentences and gestures. Don't speak in upper cases and paragraphs. And then avoid sarcasm. Yeah, sometimes it's great like to throw in as a yeah. Instead of saying, yes, we are wrapping up, you can just tell them, yeah, it's time to clean up. It means we are done. Okay, this one, number 6, team consistency. As we, like, I think this one, like, Pastor Marian mentioned over and over. I'm going to mention this one more time. Consistency is key. Consistency. Whatever you do, whatever you're about to introduce, just make sure that you'll be able to be consistent. And then number 7, partner with parents. Ask parents, what do this kid like? What triggers them? What should we avoid? And all that. Example, if mom says her son comes down with bubbles, what do you do next? If bubbles, sorry? Yes, that's true. Keep bubbles in your pocket, please. That's so cool. Yeah. All the time. Okay, I don't think we have time for case studies. This was more of like having this like as an interaction so that I'll be able to see that you guys understand. But I don't think we have time for case studies. Do you have time for one, maybe? Just one, please. We did this one. We did this. Okay, let's do the friendly hugger. The friendly hugger. James hugs everyone tightly, including strangers, out of nowhere. When you're just walking and minding your own business. What? This kid? Oh my God. Who? What? Oh, it's just James. Oh, hi, James. Okay, what do you do next time as a teacher? What do you do? Ask why. Good question, girl. Okay, number 2, what do you do? Why is he doing this? What can you like help James with? Like we said in the beginning, hugging is actually sensory, it's automatic. He needs that. He's not doing it like just to be nasty. It's sensory. What do you do with that? I'm just going to help you with this for the sake of time. So with hugging, hugging means this child needs something we call proprioceptive input. So proprioceptive input tells us where our body is in time. So if you have like issues with proprioceptive system, you won't be able to tell where you are. So hugging actually helps you like wake your system so that you are able to tell, oh, I'm standing in the middle of the room, or I'm sitting on my brown chair. But if your proprioceptive system is asleep, you cannot tell whether you are walking or what. So giving that tight hug helps the child, helps awake his proprioceptive system so that he can be able to tell that, oh, I'm walking right now. If his system is asleep, he may like hit people because he cannot tell where he is. He doesn't have spatial awareness. He doesn't know like what's going on around him. So hugging him actually helps him. Other things that helps with this, giving the proprioceptive input, are weighted things. So in class, if you know that James has um, issue with proprioceptive, you make him push things that are heavy in class. If you want this box on that corner, instead of pushing it for the day, just like give James that input. Oh, James, push that box, go put it there. Then you helped him for the day. He won't be going around hugging people. Congratulations, you just helped James. That's what they need. It's sensory. Even if he doesn't hug people yet, you just prevented that behavior from happening for that day because you gave him the input already. There's a lot to say, but I think, yeah, yes, yeah. Can we just have at last, maybe? I'm just joking. It was an honor. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for being a great audience. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I'm really honored to be here. Thank you so much. Oh, we can? Yeah. Okay, question and answers, please. Yes.
And then, what is it? Maybe this boy needs a hug, but others, maybe they need something. And up to now, I still do not know what they need. So, like this boy in the first grade, he will start screaming like, "Ah!" Something like that, and then running around. Yeah. So up to now, I do not know. I still do not know what he needs. For the fifth graders, because I've been with him a lot, I know that he needs hug or something like that. But this one, he is still in the first grade. We are still trying to figure out so how to, to know what they need to avoid those kind of behavior.
So he just suddenly like screamed like, "Ah," out of nowhere? Yeah. Does he talk? Is he verbal? So he can talk, but he makes like sound sometimes. Yes. Yeah. You see, you have the answer. Yeah, that's a question. That's like you need to do detective work. Why is he suddenly doing that? I promise there's definitely a reason why he's doing this. So one thing you should always know is that behavior always have like a function. It's a way of communicating. Even if it's just a steaming, it may be a steaming because he's overwhelmed or he's tired or it's just like I'm bored. It's always communication. Behavior is always communication. So that you need to like check what we call an antecedent. What happened before that behavior happened? What occurred before it happened? That's something you should always like be like, oh, today he did that when I put my duster off. Let's see if he will do that tomorrow. Oh, now I'm going to be intentional about this. I'm going to put the duster off. Ooh. Oh, that's the reason. Oh, he didn't do it today. Why didn't he scream today? I put the duster. Oh, it means that was not the reason why he's screaming. Let's see tomorrow if, oh yeah, he did this after this kid said this. oh, now I'm gonna be intentional about this. Oh, can you say go and say this to that kid again today? Oh, he says that, and he's still not screaming. Oh, today he didn't scream at all. What happened on Monday? What made him scream on Monday and not on Tuesday and Wednesday? It's all detective work. You always need to ask yourself, why? There's always a reason. So with that one, I cannot help because I was not there. I didn't know. And if it's like happening over and over, you are more likely to know the reason because you will be able to track, oh, today he did it because of the, tomorrow he did it because of the, oh, it means that's the communication is trying to tell us this. But if he's just screaming, if he's just like steaming, like with nothing triggering him, it's more likely to be like he's bored. Maybe he's just bored. Oh, next time he does that, I'm just gonna go next to him. Oh, I'm bored. If he's bored, he will say, I'm bored. Yeah. Another question? Oh, yes.
What if the kids are unfriendly to him? He's trying to be friendly with other kids. They're like so unfriendly to him.
They are unfriendly to him. Why are they being unfriendly? Oh, because he cannot talk for himself? He cannot advocate for himself? He's not? Ah, that's the reason. We don't have to ask why because we know the reason. So I think these kids just need like awareness. They need to know that there are people like him. Maybe these kids were never told at home. So if you are there to witness, what do you do? When you see them, what do you do?
Tell them off.
I can tell you not doing. Okay, one last question. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. Yes? As teachers, okay, print out a picture and then put it on the door. No phones in class. That's it. Put a basket. Oh, you see that? No phones. All phones go in there, in this box. Because, but trust me, the first day you're going to have a behavior. There's going to be a challenging behavior because they are dependent on the phone. And then, now there's no phone. What do we do? What am I supposed to do? I'm always on my phone. I don't know what to do in this class. What am I supposed to do? Okay, keep them busy. I don't know. You need a strategy for that. But that's number one. Put up a sign, no phones in class, or phones go in the box. That's number one. Yes. Yes. So if they, yes, that's true. If they are really dependent on the phone, front load them with a lot of activities, hands-on activities. Make sure that they are always busy, that they don't even have time to cry for the phone. Make sure that they're busy. Okay, we are going to build blocks. Ooh, we are done with blocks. Oh, I forgot. We also need to do this. Oh, yeah. By the way, we need to do story of Lazarus. Let's go. Okay. And then we're going to do this and this. Keep them busy with something else. If you know this is an issue, you need to deal with it and be consistent. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, there's another hand.
Disturbing his friends. What I mean, like when his friend is building blocks, and he just came and then ruined everything. And then it's kind of like after I'm trying to talk with him, and then he did it to other friends. Like when she is playing with the dough, and then he just like ruin the dough that she made.
Ruin it.
yeah, I don't know how to handle this case. Like
Very
sometimes
disruptive.
I'm trying to talk with him, but sometimes I don't know what to do. So it's kind of like I'm trying to ask him to help me. Like, okay, now help me to do this.
Does
to
it
do
help?
that. Yeah, yeah. Just when I ask him, sometimes I don't know what should I ask him.
How to do? Okay, yeah, I get it. So, do they all have like same toys in class? If like, for example, two pairs of Lego, what, and then two Play-Dohs and two boxes of colored pencils, do they have that?
Actually, we have like 2 or 3 kinds
Of, okay, two sets of everything.
before we start the class. Usually they play with some will play with Lego, some play with Lego, or maybe play with puzzle.
Yeah. So maybe with this one, when they all come in, you can ask them like, "Oh yeah, what are you all gonna play with today?" and make him choose first. That way, it rules out the idea of he's ruining their thing because he wants what they are doing. So ask him to choose first. Which one would you like today? Ah, yeah. That's yeah. Maybe they have his preferred. Maybe they have his favorite toy. That's why he just goes boom.
So could you, knowing what his toy was, could you set it aside knowing that he's coming late, and then when he comes in, give that to him?
Yeah, you can try that.
Like sometimes I'm trying like solve this problem by it's okay. You can play with this Lego. You can play with this Lego and build something together.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't.
I think you're going to have okay. One other issue. One other thing is that most of these kids need to have control. So if you're telling him, "Oh, play with the Legos," it's like you're taking away his voice, his control. You just he's going to do it because you are an adult. You told him to do it, but now at the back of his mind, you took away his control. So he's just gonna go around like ruining everyone else because he doesn't have control. You told him to do it, so he's gonna do it because you are a teacher. But at the end of the day, no one is gonna enjoy the play because he's gonna go around just. So it's better to ask him, "Oh yeah, I have this. What do you wanna play with?" Give him, "Yeah, I have this choice today. Which one do you wanna play with?" That's giving him control. He's not going to feel forced to play with this. Which one do you want to play with? Let's see how it works. If that doesn't work, then it's too bad that he's always late. But try giving him that control. Like, which one? Give him like, make him feel like he has option to like reject and choose for himself. Maybe you can just try that one. Thank you so much. I think. Yeah, I've been saying thank you a lot. I'm so sorry for taking your time. Thank you so much. Really honored to be here.
It's okay. Does anyone have any other questions? We don't always have someone. Yes, it's fine.
What happens in terms with kids who have contradicting needs? Like one of them wants one thing, but the other wants like I don't know. Let's say like there's sound and like one of them prefers louder sound, but the other one prefers quieter sound.
I understand what you're saying. So one kid prefers like absolute silence, and the other one prefers loud voice or whatever, loud sounds. What do you do? Pick your battle. Which which one can you fight? Oh yeah, I can take this one. It's okay. So I just okay. So I can say like complete silence in classroom is not really possible, other than like noise cancelling headphones, and with that one, okay, maybe you can do this. yeah, you have 5 minutes of your quietness, and then we are going to do this and this. So when we do this one, unfortunately, we need to take off your headphones. And we are going to, like I said, create predictability. It's going to be a bit noisy after this. Yeah, it's gonna be like, if you can't like talk to them, make pictures, visual aid. Always have visuals for your classroom. Do teachers like rotate, or do they have like same class every Sunday? But kids don't. Well, kids don't rotate, right? They're in the same class every week. Yeah, so visuals can be for this class because we know this kid is in this class, right? Yeah, according to each kid's need. So we know him and her, this one prefers loud voice, this one prefers complete silence. Okay, hi, we have a picture of noise and bang, bang, bang there. Okay, for 5 seconds, it's gonna be loud. Okay, James, prepare. Then we put it up there. And then, okay, Sarah, I know that you prefer like music, but for 2 more minutes, we're just gonna talk to Jesus in our hearts. It's gonna be very quiet. So prepare yourself, okay? So have visuals for that. Prepare their brains with visuals. They cannot understand when you use words, maybe, but they definitely can understand pictures. So use pictures. If you know, like, okay, we are going to do this one. Okay, let's prepare James for this. Does that answer your question? A little bit, okay. Sorry?
Transitions.
Yeah.
Transitions are very hard for
Yes.
children. So in that, even answering that question, that you should communicate the transition.
Yes, so with this one, with transitions, you can use a visual schedule. So a visual schedule, you can write on the board for from 12. Do they have clocks in classrooms? Clock? So yeah, from 11:30 to 12, put a visual of a book there. Sorry? Yeah, from 11:20 to 11:30, put a picture of story. You put a picture of story. That's a visual schedule. And then at 5:19 and 55 seconds, okay, we are going to see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's going to be loud now, James. That's how you prepare for transition cues. If you have like a visual schedule on a board that shows the time, Bible story at this time and that time, even if they don't know time yet, trust me, they will definitely figure it out. They will definitely know how it works. It's a matter, you will need to use it like 2 times. By the 3rd time, they already know. They are very good with that. So that's how with transition cues, visual schedules, and timer. That's all. Does that answer your question? Okay, thank you. Oh. Recipe for disaster, mister. Oh, always be straightforward. It's always best to be straightforward because they take things literal. This was a fun one, but they take things literal to a point. If you say to them, what is it? Maybe you are saying something. Okay, we're gonna go to the shopping. We're gonna go to the supermarket right now. Oh my goodness! Oh, we need to take the car. If it was possible, they would go and then leave the car and go with it like that because they are literal. If you tell them, oh, we're gonna take the bus. If it was possible for them to lift and carry the bus, they would lift it because they take everything literal. When you say we need to take the bus, they think they have to go and take the bus to the supermarket. They are so literal. So never use sarcasm. I saw a hand there.
How to address this to other kids? Because we are on the same age.
Yes.
Yeah, they know that. So here, for example, we are supposed to see, but he's not sitting, so he's not not
Going
sitting.
around.
And then I told them that he still needs time to understand the things what we do, but please give him time. But sometimes the things are supposed to understand that because it's the same age with us and it's
Yes.
as big as us, so he is naughty because of that behavior.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I am allowed to say something about special needs.
So it depends. It was difficult for me when I first came to Indonesia because when I first started in the school, I went with this boy who has autism, and then at that moment, he liked touching people, and then he would also touch girls, and then there would always be reports like kids would feel a bit weird around him. And then I asked his parents, is it okay if I tell his class, if I talk to his class about him? And then his mom was like, why? I'm like, we are trying to teach him about the world, but we also need to teach the world about him, right? Is that okay? His mom said it's fine. And then why are you asking? I'm like, this is the issue. He touches people, and then some kids don't understand why. And the only reason why he's touching them is because he likes the letters on their shirts. It's not because he's trying to be naughty. And then his mom said it's fine. I asked the teacher, is it okay if I tell the kids about my student? The teacher said, yes, it's fine. So I tell the kids, okay, everyone, this is boy A. Boy A has autism. Oh, miss, what is autism? How do you teach this to kids? Oh, man, it's very difficult because they just say, what is autism? I'm like, yeah, you just teach them. Oh, what color do you like? Oh, I like green. What color do you like? I like blue. What color do you like? I like blue. Oh, do you all like the same colors? No. Why? Because he's a boy, I'm a girl. I need to like pink. See? You don't like the same thing. What do you do when you're emotional? I cry. What do you do when you're emotional? I run to my bedroom and then I close the door and then just like keep quiet. Or you see, you are different. Boy A is different also. His way of thinking is not like yours. Sometimes he may try to touch your shirt. He's not trying to touch you, but he's trying to touch the shirt that you are wearing. So he's going to touch it. He's going to touch you because you're wearing the shirt. And it's not because he's being naughty. It's because he likes the shirt. What do you like? Oh, I like cinnamon roll. You see? You like that. He likes the letters on your shirt. That's why he goes around touching you. But we are working on that. Soon he will not touch you anymore. But you are informing them. You are making them aware while working on it. Because we're not trying to make excuses for kids with autism or special needs. We are not making an excuse or validating their behaviors. As much as we are teaching them about the world, we are also teaching the world about them. That they exist and they have a different way of doing things. As much as we want them to respect our way. If it doesn't disturb us, we need to respect their way of doing things their way. So just be open. I think that's where a lot of countries or people struggle being open. I mean, it's like it's not you're not gonna be infected. It doesn't. You cannot pass it. You cannot pass autism. You just need to be open about it. I like it. It pains my heart that like families still feel a bit weird about it. But come on. If we just normalize talking about it and then we are just like open, I think that's the only way.
So what was the reaction of the class after you had the conversation?
Oh, they had a lot of questions now. Now they were curious because I told them that sometimes when he's overwhelmed, he will sing a song because it calms him, especially when it's hot outside, because he likes the timer a lot. Because the timer helps him like predict what's gonna happen. Like, oh, it's hot here, but I only have I have to tolerate it for like 5 minutes. Then I'll go. It helps him regulate it in a difficult situation, in a difficult environment. So outside, because it's hot, he sings this like alarm sound over and over, over and over. And then the other day he stopped. He didn't sing that song. He sang. I told them like he sings this because he's trying to tolerate something. Because they were curious. Why is he doing that? So now whenever he does things, they will investigate. Oh, I think he's doing this because and this. Yeah, Miss Caroline, is it because he's like? Please find out for me and then tell me if that's the correct.
That's what I'm trying to get at is, did it change their behavior?
Yes, totally. Totally. Very inclusive. Totally. Like a whole 360. Like totally. Now they go on play dates with him. Now they hug him. Now they even, he is now part of the group. At first, when he touched them, they were like, ew, but now they go to him and then, oh, let's go. And then, look how cool is my shirt today. And then just show him. And then they allow him to touch because now they know that he's not being weird, but then his body needs it. And very inclusive. Such a very inclusive, great. Yes, that's how we change everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Because that's a good place to end this session. That's really what the environment we want here. So we want this conversation and everything to go from here and really into our ICA kids so that we can be inclusive to all kids. So the next thing is to probably, and I've talked to Caroline about that, is communicate with our parents and then partner with them and have them communicate with us so that in the classroom when we have these different issues, we can know what triggers them. We can know the things that we need to do to prevent or why, ask that question, why they're doing it. The other thing is to be able to communicate with the kids. Like I know we have a few in the West that just went into the elementary and he's everywhere and he's always pacing. And I've talked to Caroline about that, back and forth. So why is he doing that? What does he need to do? But also talk to the other kids, about that. So maybe even have her come to the East to the West and actually talk about that with our kids so that they then in turn can be more inclusive. This helps them not just in kids' church. This is going to help them in life, in school, when they see somebody that's different. Then they're not going to be like, because usually we just avoid, or we're like, well, they're weird. But this way they're actually thinking, oh, maybe it's because of this or that. And instead of just ignoring it, like we do a lot of times, they're going to be inclusive. So that's our goal, is to try to create that environment for our kids and for ICA kids here, and then something they can take away from that. So I feel like this is a really good thing for us, and having it start to be part of our ICA kids. So we are just about out of time, and that's fine. We were going to do one more session, but we'll save that for another day. um, so we'll just end here. With that, can you one of you can run and go get the rest of the door prizes, and we'll do that. Yeah. And while he's doing that, I can just say real quick. So the only thing, the session that we were going to do is about making the Bible come alive to our kids, and why we're basically we're not a school, we're a ministry. And the Bible is living and active, and it needs to be living and active in us. And because the objective of school is to gain knowledge. The objective of the Bible is to build relationship. So everything we do revolves around creating that relationship in an environment for our kids. So we'll do that another time in another session. But if we can, continue to, and guys, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here for today. I hope that it helped you. It gave you some more things and tools to use in kids ministry and even in your job and in school. If we could do any of that. So we want to make sure that we do a big training like this at least once every year. But at the beginning, we gave some candy to everyone who was here on time. But at the end, I'm going to let you all go through the bag and pick out like 2 things of candy before you leave, okay? Thanks for staying. Thanks for coming. And we're going to finish with door prizes, and then you guys can go. I'll start passing around the... There you, yeah, you can go around. Pull something out of here. Well, pull the bag. There you go.
You get a bag.
Woo!
Marianne, you want the next one?
Oh, sure. T9M7.
Oh.
Wow. What is this?
The speaker.
Oh, it's a speaker. There you go. Let's see. V6C6. Woohoo! You can fan when it's really hot. X9K7. Miss Inika!
Toiletries.
We'll do that one at the end. Thank you. 2 more. Y6W5.
There's a name. Y6W5. Miss Fiani. Oh, God? Oh, where?
Fiani.
Oh.
She's hiding. She's probably asking her question. Here you go. One more. Z9B2. It's Alex. For all your hard work today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, we should close in prayer. Thank you. All right. We are going to close in prayer, and then we'll make sure you get your candy, and then you guys can leave. Lord, we just thank you for this. We thank you for the training today, God. I think for everyone who is here, Lord, I pray you would help us to be more effective and in the way that we minister to our kids and our families, God. Help us to grow in our, as a team, in our consistency and all of those things, Lord. Lord, please guide and direct us and give us wisdom as we go ahead. And may those things and those seeds, God, may they help us to be more equipped and better at planting seeds in kids' hearts. We just thank you so much. And in Jesus' name we pray and ask, amen. Thank you, guys. Make sure you get some candy if you want it. And then you guys can go. Thank you for your time. And thank you for being here today.